She buys the book, and that's when...
Buy my book!
Meanwhile, Brad Dourif's like, oh, he has a copy of the book, and everyone apparently is able to read this very thick book really damn fast. Because Brad Dourif's like, oh, that son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. Oh, shit, oh, shit. Yeah, I gotta get a hold of Laurie now.
And that's because... Loomis has revealed to the world that Laurie is, in fact, Angel Myers. Something that she did not even know. And
no,
she
we
actually...
didn't even know her name was Angel.
Oh, that's right, this was when we find it. I'm still thinking, me and you.
and Boo Boo.
Yeah, I gotta say, my wife was incredibly pissed as I was playing Call of Duty this week, going, just because it was stuck in my head, and then she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, sorry, it's me and you and the baby. Yeah, got stuck in my head.
Good, well, I'm glad to rot your brain.
So, Brad Dourif tries to calls Danielle Harris, Annie, and is like, where is Laurie? And she's like, I'm not sure. He's like, well, you need to find her and have her call me. At that point,
now.
At that point, we actually see Laurie in a car reading the same book and hysterically screaming and crying because she has just found out the same thing.
But what is she screaming for a full-on minute and a half?
Fuck! 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 Fuck!
Again.
Fuck!
Yeah.
It must be easy to write a zombie movie. Just write fuck for a couple pages, and there you go.
There you go. Michael grunts like Frankenstein. Someone screams fuck. Loomis is an asshole. The end.
Yeah. So then they show Loomis on a talk show.
This is a good scene.
Yeah. He is on a talk show to advertise his book, and with him on the show as the other guest is none other than Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes,
and
wonderful Weird Al.
He comes out and he sits down, and I forget, Weird Al says something to Loomis, and he's like, oh, thank you, Mr. Weird.
It's Al.
It's Al.
It's Al.
Weird Al, I gotta say, was a real treat in this movie. For the minimal amount of time he was on screen, it is completely pointless as the cameo was.
But it makes you giggle.
It was legitimately funny. It wasn't because most of this movie had me rolling. I think it's like the funniest movie of the year, but not in the right ways.
I was physically angry at the movie.
You're supposed to laugh, and Weird Al. Maybe just because I'm such a huge fan of Weird Al, shock and surprise. But he really genuinely made me laugh in his few moments of screen time.
I forget who the host is, but he was some.
It's some Jimmy Kimmel-like guy.
Yeah,
it's not a real person.
He says, "How can you be comfortable profiting off the horrible murder of after all these killings and all the things that are so brutal?" And Weird Al goes, "Look, I always get permission before I write the parody," and it's like, okay, that's legitimately funny. And naturally, Loomis is all razzled, like, "Excuse me, here, Mr.
Yes, he's doing the whole stuffy British kind of wah, making a huge face.
Yeah.
Well, I never.
Yeah.
So you finished? Oh, I'll let you finish for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually he just leaves, and
I've never been so embarrassed in my... Bye!
Yeah.
In a strange way, Mr. Weird, you're like my best friend.
Fucked up as that?
Fucked up as that?
Weird.
It's
me. Samuel.
I failed you.
So he leaves in a huff, and he's all upset. And at that point, we get one of the things that makes me laugh harder than anything else in the movie. Michael walking down the streets of Haddonfield on the sidewalk, Halloween night, in his big hoodie kind of coat covering his face, and he stops, and when a little kid dressed as a clown walks up, and goes, "Are you a giant? Can we be friends?"
Yeah, if you've seen the trailer, you know at least the first part of
giant.
It. Every time I watch the trailer, it would split my sides. But then when he follows it up with, "Can we be friends?" it's about 10 times funnier.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. And I saw on the internet, somebody was like, I don't understand why people think that's dumb. In the first original movie, the kid runs around the corner and it's a Michael, and it's like a kid sees Michael, and that was cool, right? And I'm like, yeah, that child was clearly terrified, and it wasn't, "Can we be friends?" It's like,
"Hello, little one."
"Hello, little one.
Hello, little one.
Do you come here often?"
"You are indeed. We can be friends. Hold my knife, please."
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. And so at that point, Laurie is home with her two friends, and she's like...
Well, no, she's not home. She goes to her friend's house because she left Dourif's place. She's like, "Fuck your father! Fuck everybody! Fuck right. You! You knew!" And he's like, "Knew what? What? Who shall what in the who now?"
Doing what now?
So yeah, I forgot
about. Tell your father, Angel says something.
Says, "Go fuck yourself."
Is that what she says?
Basically, yeah. I don't remember it exactly. I remember she says, "Angel says," and then she did an obscenity. So knowing Rob Zombie, it was probably "Go fuck yourself."
Okay, so she's off and she goes to her friend's house and says, I don't care anymore. I want a party.
She's like, I'm Angel Myers. Let's get shit-faced. Yay!
Yeah. So the next thing they show them is them at this incredibly rocking Halloween party. And yeah, don't ever do that again.
It's what happened in the movie.
No, it's not.
Meanwhile, you had the one. They're all basically wearing a themed clothing. And I don't want to say what the theme is yet, because you had the one girl saying, "Check it out! I'm a chick dressed as a dude dressed as a chick." It's like, okay. Anyone looking, it's like, you're doing the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and you are most definitely Dr. Frankenfurter, not some chick pretending to be a dude pretending to be a chick. I mean, Laurie is magenta, and I don't even know the other friend's name.
Fodder.
Yeah, she's fodder.
So they're at this amazingly rocking Halloween party where there's costumes everywhere.
Strippers everywhere.
There are strippers everywhere and booze being passed around in a rocking band, and like people are just getting fucked up left and right. It's the sort of thing where like, holy shit, we need to go to Haddonfield for Halloween.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, even like the band, I mean, for the shittiness of their jokes, that were probably written by Zombie, they were a pretty rockin' band.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
I enjoyed them. I
wouldn't have been surprised if I saw Rob Zombie singing. It's like, hey!
I would pirate their music. The highest thing I can tell about any band.
That's more money than I give to this movie.
The friend who's dressed up like Dr. Frankenfurter goes out to
bang a wolfman.
Yeah, bang the wolfman.
Now, you're sure you got women parts under there, right?
Yeah, that's funny. It was like, hey, you are really a woman, right? So they're having sex in the car. Michael kills them. Shock.
Well, the werewolf guy goes to take a piss.
Who cares?
Well, no, because it's part of it. Cause
I care.
That's
okay.
Then go.
I just said it.
I don't.
Werewolf guy goes to get a piss, and Michael kills him, and then he goes up to the shaggin' wagon.
I don't remember any of this.
He goes to the shaggin' wagon.
I think it's a shitty attempt at comedy on Zombie's part that, you know, the guy dressed, like the Wolfman has to urinate on the tree, and it also proves again Rob Zombie's theory that bodily functions are funny.
Yes.
Poop is funny.
Poop is funny.
So they go out to this van. He gets killed when he's taking a piss. She gets strangled in the van, and then
she actually gets ripped through the window of the van, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, but he reaches in and strangles her, and then pulls her out,
pops her back in.
He's a strong dude.
He is a strong dude. It's amazing what he does here and what he does later in the film.
Yeah. Now, Laurie thinks that she sees an image of him, or she has another one of those little flashes, dreams, where she thinks...
She sees baby Michael, she sees a white horse, and she sees the mother.
Yeah.
Did we ever confirm if the mother's name was Deborah?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Okay, good. Hooray.
And I think that's the scene where she's seeing all the people dressed in weird costumes, where she has a vision of young Michael and of Sherry Moon Zombie, I think, even though she doesn't know who she is. And they're at this weird, like, Mad Hatter style, like,
dinner party.
Dinner party, and, like, people have pumpkin heads and skeleton heads. And
they're the Lords of Halloween.
Yes.
What?
Really?
Did they say that?
No, not in the movie, but in Fango. They're like, they were talking about this dream sequence with these people with these weird pumpkin heads in Renaissance costumes, and they were like, oh yeah, these guys are the Lords of Halloween, and they do this. It's a 3-second scene.
Halloween. Yeah, it's like
Halloween. Did they need a name?
Pumpkin Jack is...
Yeah, and it's the sort of thing where I've heard other people like, I thought it was just really cool and trippy and artistic. It's like, okay, that's fine. I think that it's stupid, overblown, and is completely inappropriate in a movie like this. It's so pompous.
I won't give it stupid, because it did look cool. If it was in a music video...
Yeah, no, it looked so cool, but the fact that it's in the middle of a party with there's naked people and booze flying around, and then you're supposed to think of artistic Lords of Halloween, it's just jarring and weird.
Jarring and weird. Jarring and weird.
Oh, no, we're back in Cabin Fever.
Eli Roth, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
So then she's scared one second when she has that dream, and the next second she's drunk.
Yes,
it really seems like she goes from completely terrified at this vision that she's had while awake.
She was drunk before it, too. But then she gets terrified. Because you keep watching her. She keeps grabbing continuous cups and chugging them down.
Maybe she's just the guy from Sorority Babes. Takes her one beer and she's out.
Yeah, so they're eventually leaving, And
we cut to Annie at this point.
We cut to Annie,
who has a cop guarding her, outside. Mm-hmm. There's a police officer with a shotgun. So
she is none too happy for the protection.
I'm going to stay here because your papa said I got to. And she's like, I don't like you, and I outrank him because I tell him what to do. So get off my porch and turn off your cop lights.
Like, I was in 4 and 5, asshole. Get off my porch.
So he's like, okay, ma'am, and he goes off down the yard and...
I like how you make him sound like someone from the Andy Griffith show.
Okay, ma'am.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Let's go, more pal.
Shazam! He's standing in the middle of the yard, and out from behind a tree steps Michael Myers. Now, the tree is about as thick as a ruler, and out comes Michael.
It's a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it was like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. And he just, like, comes out, grabs the cop. Yeah, it was like, what? This came from... It's even worse than in the first one, where he kills...
Laurie's
stepdad. He just appears out of nowhere. This, it was like a magic trick. It's like the illusionist. He steps up from behind a tree. It's like, you ever see, the cartoon, like the thin tree, and like Elmer Fudd would lean out one end, lean out the other while he was trying to find Bugs Bunny.
And then they tiptoe behind it.
And Bugs Bunny would lean out the same tree on the opposite side.
End, yeah. That's pretty much what this was. It's a Warner Brothers routine.
Yes.
So he goes in the house, and he gets to...
Finally, after 4 movies, he kills this woman.
Yeah, he finally gets to Danielle Harris, only he doesn't kill her. He stabs her a bunch of times, and then, goes off.
Now, I know I'm the only one who thinks this, but the way, Sherry Moon Zombie's character appears, says, all right, Michael, now have some fun, and the next time you see her, she is fully naked and bloody. I'm still convinced he may have done something, which is out of character of Michael Myers, but this is the illusion that it presented.
I don't think he did, because she was getting in the shower.
Yeah,
I think her robe just fell off. I mean, art is open to interpretation.
Yeah.
This, on the other hand, isn't art.
This is not art. But again, I wouldn't put it past Rob Zombie and say, he had some fun.
If that was the way Zombie wanted to go, he would have made it a little less implicit, though, too.
Yeah, we're talking about Rob Zombie here. If he wanted to be like he was raping her, we'd have seen it.
Yeah.
It'd have been fucking tattooed on all over our foreheads before we left the theater.
Rob Zombie. Michael Myers raped me. Carved in the skin.
A slate would come up instead of trick or treat as Annie is being raped.
Yeah, so they show in the bathroom there's a bunch of pentagrams drawn on the wall that apparently Laurie has drawn because she's upset, and posters for Alice Cooper and other things.
And a reminder to wipe your ass with toilet paper.
Right over the toilet paper dispenser on the wall is written in the same black marker. It says "wipe" in big letters with an arrow pointing to the toilet paper dispenser. Good.
That's what I forgot to do.
Oh, why did I use my hat?
Come watch the Halloween and see the stabbings, and don't forget to wipe your ass. It's like, what? Why does this exist? Oh, come on, we're on the third and heading home. Don't go delirious.
That was good. I got it. Because we all knew where you were going with that on the last line.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
Oh, everybody out there, feel free to grab that as your ringtone.
Yeah. We should start marketing some of our things as ringtones.
Yeah, we'll just isolate that one for later. Wipe your ass!
Special feature on the website.
So, Laurie comes back in. She's in the house with her other friend, the one who's kind of blonde and, like she used to be. Forgive us, we don't have the name for you. They find Annie, and they realize that, oh shit, he's back, kind of thing. The friend goes downstairs to call 911.
Well, thankfully she has a cell phone that works, unlike most movies where the cell phone doesn't work.
But it's okay because she doesn't know the
address. She doesn't know the address.
She keeps screaming up to Laurie, what's the address? Where are we?
She runs outside to look at the address and all that jazz.
Yeah. And while she goes outside, Michael grabs her. Oh, it's Gary. And the funny thing is, when Laurie shows up, she's clearly shit-faced. Yeah. She's stumbling all over herself. She's done the typical chick thing where she's carrying her shoes. She's got a broken heel. She's fucked up. Sobers up like that. Like a bell.
Yeah.
And
in a situation like that, I'm pretty sure you could
sober up, but you wouldn't be like that. She was
If I was confronted with the new Danielle Harris, I would sober up pretty quickly.
Yeah, so, again, Annie is alive. Why he has not killed her, again, we don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
She's a plaything.
Yeah, but
she's my cousin.
If you really think about it, all the other times he's ever grabbed anybody in the movie, they're dead.
Immediately.
The second time he's gotten his hands on Danielle Harris, and she is not dead. Granted, in a couple moments she dies of her wounds, yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, but it's not like the other ones where you're like, I'm going to crush your head till it's the size of a dime.
Yeah.
You know?